From the 35, it's 1st and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be stopped out at the line to begin this ball game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, it's Penix. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught, and he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 4. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And 3rd down coming up.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Penix on 3rd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's got the first down and more than that. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Bradley Kenyon set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
2nd and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Throwing, Taylor. This one caught by Mechie. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Back to throw is Taylor. Open man, right side. He's got it. 13 yards on that pass play, and the Jets have a first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it, but he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Here's Hall. that's good. Run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold him to a gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Falcons' 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. Now, Taylor. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
9 yards.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 4.
The
RPO, that one is complete. It'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up 3rd and
2. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
Come on. Ready?
Here's Taylor. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
That's another Jets.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break.
7-yard line.
It's the Falcons with the early lead. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. The motion man here is Mitchell.
Ready?
Now, off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He's going to run it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set.
They put Woods in motion.
76, ready.
Hall will take this one in. Touchdown, Jets.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jets come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
On play action, Penix. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Now Penix to throw on second down. To the right, that's Pitts. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. We'll get this to Pitts once more. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Fourth down, and here's Penix. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Falcons. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Now Gonzalez to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Falcons will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Jets 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Reload. Reload. Go.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Taylor moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Taylor looking to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Forced out left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good for a Jets
17 yards on that connection. Good for a Jets first down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. To throw is Taylor. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Reese Hall, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. They'll look to throw again. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Notre Dame.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The tackle. Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
On second down, Penix. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Third down and 13.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be brought down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, here is Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. It is 2nd and 6.
Kyle Pitts. 4 yards on the pickup.
To throw again, it's Penix.
At the 35-yard
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Penix going to throw again. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown Atlanta. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game.
Next to score, Falcons 41, Jets 7. Bradley Pickens set to
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
the Jets take
Showing
over
off the
1st
big
and
leg.
10.
Didn't want to defend a return, so... Ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Now, Fields headed left, buying time. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. He'll air it out down the middle. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 3rd down.
And for this entire first half, the secondary's really been on the ropes. I mean, they've already given up 3 touchdown passes, Mike. So if I'm this offensive coordinator, I'm saying until you prove to me that you can defend the deep ball, I'm going to continue to test the deepest layers of your coverage. This time it falls incomplete, but don't expect that to be the last time they go after it.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 20. And the Jets have a first down.
24-yard line.
Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top.
Here we go, Slot. 19 winning, 19 winning. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He completes this one to Mechie. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Throw on the run is complete. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Fields now on second down. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. John Mechie. Touchdown, New York.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Folks, extra point is good. And the Jets draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Jets 14.
Four seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Panay Wanwu now to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out at the 30-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
The offense retains possession.
A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
That's to the running back, Breece Hall. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Forced out wide. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
Here we go, son.
They put Wilson in motion.
Go.
Fields to throw for it. Now he'll work his way out right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
4th and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the first down, and keeps this drive alive.
The motion man here is Mitchell. First down. Fields escaping to his left. He'll run again. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Here we go. 3-19, guys, right? Tonight.
Second down. It's Fields. To the outside. Complete. It's Wilson.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
On 1st and 10, Fields. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
The motion man here is Mitchell. Now a second down throw for Fields. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
1st and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
To throw is Fields. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is out of bounds. Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
3-19, guys, tonight.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion.
Tonight.
Fields now. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Here we go. Go.
Fields. This is caught at the 2. And he's in. Mason Taylor. Touchdown, Jets.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
That ties the game at 21 apiece.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
22 yards. The Falcons, 1st down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4. Throwing again, it's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win. That's exactly what he did here.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Falcons, 1st down.
They run over center with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd down, Penix. This is intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Penix's pass.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Here we go.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down by Mike Hughes. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
They'll go again with Hall. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
A massive play here. Late, tie game, third down. They'll try to run for it with Paul. And he will convert. Good job there. Drive continues at the 48.
That's good.
Just a good, solid run here on third down, tie game, fourth quarter. This is where you really need to be able to lean on that offensive line. They come through, and they're able to keep this drive alive.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Pick up on the 11 yards on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go, son. 319, get that.
Paul. Not much happening there. Just a short game. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. They'll come up for 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 222.
The motion man here is Mitchell.
Go.
They'll drop to throw. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. And the Jets have a first down.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
They'll run it with Hall. He's to the 10. And he will score again. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. His second TD of the game. And this one gives his team the lead.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Vote now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets go up by 7. 28-21.
Jets 28. Falcons 21.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's first down. From the gun, it's Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just...
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Here we go. EQ. 19 instruction. Set.
On the run, here's Hall. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
17-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Alpha. Here we go.
Another run here with Hall. And he'll get forward, give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Here we go.
They go play action with Fields. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal coming up. He is out of bounds right around the 5.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. Moving left. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Now Fields. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Now, Folk, on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Falcons 21.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. To the right, that's Pitts.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Penix on 3rd down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. And we'll get whistles and a timeout. So they will stop the clock. Closing seconds. Game decided, but timeout anyway. Here's 1st and 10. To throw again. It's Penix. A ball deep for the end zone. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked up by Jarvis Brownlee.